What's good, Superstar? Back with another video. You got Superstar Joe, you got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going?
Pretty good, you?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash subscribe and down below. Hit the bell notifications so you know whenever we post some Disney Pinnacle content for your faces. You can also become a superstar VIP $2.99 a month. Hit the join button, and you get one of those stars next to your name. In the comments, you can flex on them. Let us know you're super duper rare or not. If you are super duper rare, if you're new super duper rare, let us know. There is some advanced perks. If you get in contact with us, we'll let you know exactly about that. But in terms of the giveaways, we're doing that in the next video. So next video we do will be for January, February, March giveaways. We got some newer giveaways, new types of things to be given away that we've been working on. In the meantime, the star in the universe is no longer a giveaway, but that's okay. We're going to keep on going. Follow us next. Follow us on Instagram. Join the Discord. Discord is where you will find one of, if not the greatest Disney Pinnacle chats in existence of mankind. Not only that, there is a place to show off your pins, talk about trades. We've made a bunch of different rooms that you can go and chat about Disney Pinnacle. So if you're a hardcore into Disney Pinnacle and you're not in the Superstar Money Discord, click the link in the description and get in there. Rob, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Discord is the place to go, especially since today we're talking about trading. How else are you going to find people that may have the pins that we're about to talk about? So make sure you join the Discord so you can join the community of people, and you can maybe find, a trade that works for you and another superstar. So definitely join the Discord, description below.
Yeah, I mean, trading is something that's a little bit unique and different on Disney Pinnacle. It's not open 24/7. It is different events. They do them pretty often now. It's I feel like at least once a month now. At this point, maybe it's less than that, but for me, it seems like once a month that they do this. More recently, they've done a marketplace, open marketplace to basically every single pin that's been dropped. You were able to list it for sale, and people were buying and selling in that regard. It was pretty cool to see what some pins were worth, because previously, the first time that they did the marketplace thing, it was only for limited edition pins, and this time they opened it up to open edition as well, which was really cool to see, because some of the most expensive pins that sold were open edition pins that people were unable to snag maybe on the rotating store or in their blind box capsules. So a lot of fun, and I like to see Disney Pinnacle playing around with that different mechanic. So we thought, now that we have some data, and we've gone over the data from the marketplace. If you didn't see our last video on Disney Pinnacle, go check that out. We talk about the marketplace and the data there. We thought, why not, with now this trading open this week? I think it closes tomorrow, so you still got a little under 24 hours or whatever it is. Why not look at what might be worth trading for? Maybe people don't know about this, because there are great people in the community who make great content around the things that the pins and any of these collectibles that we're collecting here. So we want to give a huge shout out. Obviously, you guys know our favorite stats data collector in the Flow blockchain space, Diamond NFL. So if you're not following on Twitter or X, definitely make sure you go give him a follow, because he's putting out incredible content, and he has this dashboard. This is just one part of the dashboard. This is relating to the marketplace event. So we're going to utilize the marketplace along with the trading event to come up with some ideas on what we could trade. So Rob, why don't you maybe go over high level what we see here? Maybe you want to pull on your screen, or it doesn't matter to me.
I will. First of all, what I was going to do is I want to just quickly pull up at Diamond NFL here on X. Make sure you guys give him a follow. Top notch, especially when it comes to Flow blockchain. He's a wizard, and he creates these amazing. I'm calling them infographics, but it's just a data mine of information, right? The dashboard is a data mine of whatever you need to know regarding any of the Flow blockchain transactions, especially in the projects that he tracks. So if you scroll down, you can actually come and filter by price, and you can start getting an idea here of which collectibles and which pins sold for the most amount on, in this case, marketplace event number 2. And you can see that at the top of the list, we got 1,000 here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. All right. The price was 1,000. And that was the, let's see, Disney present Tiana. Okay. It was Tiana. So it's crazy if you think about it, that one of these digital pins could actually sell for $1,000. Like, that is pretty incredible when you think about it. And just go down the list. I mean, it's not just that. look at the numbers that we're seeing here, 900, 800, 700. I actually went all the way down. I think Joel was like page 20, where you had 20. These are 20 different, there's 20 rows here on page 20. So that's close to 400 collectibles, all sold for at least $100.
Wow.
So I think that's I would definitely call this a success for Disney Pinnacle. So what exact pin should you be targeting in the next trading event? Because you never know. Maybe people don't have this data, and maybe they don't know that they have something that could be a potential gold mine for them. And I think the best way to do that is just to take a look at the data of which ones sold for the most. The ones that sold the most are the ones you should be targeting. So let's take a look at the first page here. We got Tiana, we got Bunny, Belle, Genie's Lamp, Alien 2, Shadow Superstar Steve,
big shout out,
Soul 22, Aladdin and Jasmine, got Flo, and you're seeing a lot of repetition of that. So this is what's in demand, and maybe you didn't know that if you didn't know about this dashboard where you can come and find this information, and you can mine through it yourself. And I bet you can find steals and really probably find some mismatch on the trades. With maybe somebody wants to finish a set, you have what they need, and maybe you could flip whatever you have for something high value, like we see based on the data from Flipside Crypto here, made by Devin.
Well, if you check out these edition sizes, I'm sure, yes, a lot of them are some of the more limited editions, sub 100 edition sizes. But I'm pretty impressed to see some of the edition sizes that are like pushing 300 are still selling for such a premium. I mean, those were limited edition pins that had a higher base value to pick them up. Obviously, if you wanted to get into them, you're like $50 US just to open one of those capsules.
We should talk about this because we actually have Glib Penguin in our Discord.
Of course.
And he full out told us that it's because he went mint hunting. So he wanted the number one, right? So we know in this case, there's 333, which is actually a lot in this world.
Yeah, the number one.
But to sell for $699, we know it's because he wanted the number one mint. So that's another thing. Like, people may not know this. That here. Let me see if it shows mint number. I don't think the data shows mint number, but we'd probably have to go directly into the wallet to maybe see that transaction and see what mint number it was. But it's not listed here. Either way, there may not be, like, you might have a lot of rookie digital collectors entering into the space because of Disney Pinnacle, where they may not realize. I remember when we first entered this space, I thought it was the strangest thing that the lower the mint number, the more sought after it was. I just thought that was always the strangest thing. But yes, in the digital world, people care about having the lower mint number on the blockchain. And people could try to find some steals that way too.
Yeah, we've seen lots of different people have different collecting styles. Some people might just want something because it's part of a limited edition. I mean, you can see Roham. Okay, if you go to that transaction, Roham, he spent some big bucks on one of the bunny eggs because that is a super limited item of only 62. So Roham right there showing off what the CEO is thinking. But then there are others, like you mentioned, Glib Penguin, who are going for those low mints. So there's going to be different people who want different things. What is it that you want? What are the inefficiencies in the market that you can realize? And like Rob said, if Disney Pinnacle is able to continue to onboard Disney lovers and Disney pin collectors and all that, it may take them a little bit of time to catch up. So maybe you don't just have to stick to those super limited edition items. Maybe you can start mint hunting and looking to trade for certain mint numbers of those limited edition items, because I believe those are the only ones that have mint number.
Well, I mean, if you take a look at this limited edition, it's a Darth Maul 299. It was probably the same situation.
Yeah.
You see a lot of the same names buying. I think there was a concentration of the whales buying up a lot on this event. You go page to page, you see a lot of youthful little penguin. You see a lot of Board Clint. You see a lot of diced KD, Sneaky Pete, and they're buying limited edition. They're buying some open editions. Like, we've got a Stormtrooper here, right? Crypto Johto bought that one. So, like, you could just flip through these pages and you can see the prices stay high. Like I'm on page 6, you're still at 210. We're still at 199. Page 10, 11, 12. Look at that. It's still over 100. Still over 100. Okay, around I wasn't quite page 20, page 15, you get your first drop under 100. So there was a lot of pins that did sell for decent prices, and a lot of the same buyers. So you got to go where the whales are at this point on this. If you're going to go trading, you don't have to trade necessarily with a whale, but maybe you can find some steals with somebody who's active on this that's willing to make that swap for you. It's going to be really interesting to see, though, if we get some more insight on the trading event to see which ones are the high volume trades. But definitely you have to find somebody who may have what you need. So if you want, you can always join our Discord in the description below. Join our Discord. That's a place where you can find other superstars who are into Disney Pinnacle, the Disney Pinnacle app, and maybe you can find a trade.
Well, maybe you don't have to even rip anybody off. Maybe you can just have a different collecting style, like we mentioned. Maybe you're going to be trading somebody a smaller collection sized item for maybe something that has a little bit more items but has a better mint number or a mint number in general, because the limited editions are the only ones with that. So I think lots to take in here. Marketplace number 2 gave us a lot of information, and it was pretty cool to see that happen. Obviously, very limited user base, so you want to give these things in pieces. I really think at first I was questioning why don't we just keep it open, but now I think I understand it. Maybe as more users get onboarded, because of the excitement behind these limited releases and all that stuff, maybe we'll start to see that be extended for longer periods of time. But like we've seen the trading events every so often now rather than every couple months. So I think we'll see more and more of it, and hopefully the hype builds and we can see Disney Pinnacle have a lot of success. But again, shout out to Diamond for that dashboard. Really, really useful stuff. I wonder if Pinnacle will ever provide something similar where it's like an official place to check out what sold and how much it sold for. But until then, we got great people like Diamond doing the stuff in the background for free, I guess.
I mean, if you think they're going to eventually do any park integration or any kind of real world utility, they probably would want to have their own database for people to drive traffic to their own websites and their own socials. That's probably why it's okay to gap this out right now, because you're just collecting right now. But if there ends up being a time where maybe they make it a little bit of light form gamification, you go to the parks, you got to collect the pins, who knows? Maybe you can find other ways that people can get involved. And you may want to open it up to now actually being permanent rather than on weekend events here and there. So let us know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the top pins on Disney Pinnacle to trade for on the next trading event? And also, before you go, don't forget, become a superstar, smash subscribe, and join the superstar fam. Hit the bell notification button so you get a couple videos every week. And also to our VIPs, thank you guys for your support, your never-ending support. We appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Everyone take care. See you next one. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.